legend. When I was growing up watching him on TV when I was a kid, and I never dreamed that I'd have the privilege of introducing him onto this stage. Please give it up for the one and only Emo Philips.
Wow. I used to be scared of pretty girls. And then one said, Emo, we're scared of you. Women like courtesy on a date. I got in trouble once on a date. I didn't open the car door for her. Instead, I just swam for the surface. I like to play chess with old men in the park. Of course, the tough part about playing chess with old men in the park is finding 32 of them. I have a line of greeting cards coming out. My first job as a kid, I went door to door selling greeting cards to raise money for my grandmother's hip replacement. You break it, you buy it. If you know anyone getting married, here's a nice one. Now that you're married, here's hoping your naked couplings no longer sadden the Lord. Let's have a birthday card. It's birthday season approaching. You're another year older. Let's hear how you blame that on the Jews. My sister married someone from Germany, which is not the most efficient way to get back at them. But she's doing her part. I'm at a deli with him in New York. He says, Emo, I can't get a good bagel back in Germany. I said, well, whose fault is that? Thank you.
Someone I'm a huge fan of, and I know you're going to love him too. Please give it up for Imran Youssef.
Yes, Edinburgh, hello, my name is Imran Youssef. I'm having a fantastic festival, man. People are coming up to me after my show and asking me questions, yeah? Because I'm interesting, ladies. People are saying to me, hey, Imran Youssef, are you one of these British Muslims, yeah? Or are you one of these Muslims living in Britain? Now see, if I give one answer, I side with one team, only make them happy. If I give the other answer, only side with the other team, only make them happy. There ain't no real way to win and please everybody. Or is there? That's something I've really thought about, okay? Now I don't care what you call yourself. White, black, Chinese, Martian, doesn't matter. The only thing that defines you in your life is how you choose to behave. Carry on like a bellend, no one will like you. Yeah, I don't care what the color of your skin is or what religion you believe in, but if you talk inside the cinema, you can go to hell. Right? See, that's the way it should work. If you're polite and you have manners, people will love you. So when people ask me, am I a British Muslim or a Muslim living in Britain, this is how I answer it. And this is a true story. This actually happened to me back home in London. I was on a tube train and it was packed full of people. And I look over and I see this woman get up to leave. Now, I'm standing next to the door so I can get off easily. And she's coming towards me. And as she starts squeezing through the carriage, really slowly, she gets to where I am and she puts her handbag on. As her handbag comes on like this, her elbow came up like that and straight into my eye. And I apologized. Oh, I'm sorry, I seem to have assaulted your elbow with my eyeball. It doesn't get any more British than that. Then I blew up the train. Some of you are like, I bet he did too. That's Nick Griffin's favourite joke, man. Right? Like, no. I'm not a racist. I have a colour television. Man, the BNP. Did you hear about that Asian guy that joined the BNP? Did you hear about that British Asian guy who joined the BNP? He was a Sikh guy, right, with a massive pink turban. And he joined the BNP. I thought, boy, he must have been somewhat confused. It's like, yes, BNP, Banglas and Punjabi, no? Then he turned up to that first meeting. He's like, oh, they don't like Bhangra. And they definitely don't like Punjabis. Crazy stuff, man. Affiliation and identity means so much to people nowadays. Give me a cheer if you're proud to be British. People. Not everybody, but hey. Right? This kind of made me think, right? What does it mean to be proud to be British? Is it something to do with your ethnicity, right? Or how many generations your family been here? I think you know you're proud to be British when this happens to you. You'll be at home or you'll be at work and you install a new software program on your computer. And when you do, that little dialog box appears in it. And it says select preferred language. And the default is always English US. And you just look at it and go, no. That's when you know you're proud to be British. That's all from me, guys. My name's Imran Yusuf. Peace out. God bless.
Lovely to see the ethnics making their mark. Really makes us feel very proud. Are you ready for our final act of this glorious evening? Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Jim Owen.
Right. Thank you very much. So I do like to move around the stage a little bit at the start. Just trying to find the funniest part of the stage. This is normally how nights work. Normally what happens is when people are telling you a story, halfway through their story, it suddenly reminds you of a story. So the whole way through their story, you're not listening to a word they're saying. You're just thinking, hurry up and finish that stupid story. Mine's next. But you have to pretend that you're listening to their story, because you don't listen to their story, they won't listen to your story. So you have to look like you're listening. You don't have to listen, it's just a trick. Eyebrows down for listening, eyebrows up for talking. That's all you have to do. Very much so. We had that. We did that too. I know, it's bizarre. Try this. Next time someone's talking to you, do eyebrows up, do you see what happens? Because they're talking to you and you're going... They're thinking, he's not listening. You have to leave a gap at the end of their story, like you're reflecting on the reason why they told that story, you know. If you launch straight into your story, they'll know you were just waiting for the end. Not too long a gap, because someone else might come in with their story and you're like, Then they take the story away from your subject matter. Your story's no longer relevant. That was the only window in the night to tell that story. Now it's gone. You have to think of a whole new story. you ever get a sneeze that just won't come? You can't explain what's wrong with you because you can't talk for that period. You're talking, then you stop talking, your friends are going, what's wrong? And you're going... It's even worse when you're on the phone because they don't know what's happened. Hello? Or you're talking to someone and they have to yawn, and then they realise that's rude because it's implying that your story is boring, so they try and stifle the yawn, end up looking even more stupid. You're talking to them and they're going... It's infectious, you start doing it back to them. Someone else comes in the room and they have to sneeze but can't. That's how Kung Fu movies start. Enter the Dragon, that was Bruce Lee walking into a room about to sneeze. Other two guys were yawning. It wrote itself. Anyway, that's all from me. Thank you very much. And hope you had a great night. Thank you.
Jermaine, ladies and gentlemen. Have you had a good evening? Please give it up for all of the wonderful acts you've seen tonight. God bless the Edinburgh Comedy Festival. Thank you for coming. I've been Shappi Khorsandi.